Don't you just hate it when you've got a nice pair of white sneakers and your midsole or your outer sole turns a completely different colour? Well, I do, and I've got a bit of a problem. Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel Kingsdown Roots. My name's Matt Rideout, R-I-D-O-U-T, and today we're going to try and restore the midsole of a pair of white sneakers and bring them back to life, if that's even possible. Okay, we're going to do a slightly different video format today. We're going to bring this camera out to the kitchen because it's a lovely sunny day out there, and actually we need the sunlight. So let's get started. I feel like I need to give a little bit of a backstory before we kind of look at the shoes. But obviously I sell sneakers on StockX, I sell them on eBay. Now I didn't know that leaving shoes by a radiator could actually discolor the soles of shoes, especially white shoes, which was news to me. I did not know this. So we are in a situation now where I have a pair of the Air Force Ones Travis Scott collaborations, which are probably worth about £500 or something like that. And yeah, they have big marks on them. So I need to try and find a way to clean them. So being a good YouTuber, I've looked on YouTube for a number of different videos on how to actually make your soles of your white shoes whiter. And there are loads and loads of options available, which I had no idea about whatsoever. Like some of the options you could use were like toothpaste, baking soda, and there are kind of like packaged products which you can buy which will clean the soles for you. Now I've used toothpaste before and I know that doesn't work, so I'm not going to try that one today, or if it does work it takes absolutely ages and I don't quite have the patience for that. The other one was baking soda, and before this video I went out to the shops and tried to find some, and you know what, near where I live there is none. There's no baking soda, and yeah, I can't do that one. So I'm going to use what I've got today, which is this Sole Bright, which you can pick up off Amazon. I think this was like maybe £20 or £15, so not that expensive, and it's got some instructions on how to use it. So let's go through this and try and clean the shoes. Yeah, apparently what you do is you apply some layers to the kind of discolored area. You then cover it in plastic cling film and then leave it in the sun, and then the sun actually activates the I don't know, the kind of chemicals in the gel or the liquid or whatever it is, and then it should clean it. And then apparently you have to wait an hour or two and then repeat it if it doesn't work. So that's what we're going to do today. Obviously you're not going to have to watch this for a few hours. I'm going to use the magic of editing to make this a more enjoyable video. So what I'm going to do now is just pour some of this Sole Bright into this clear Tupperware. There you go. Maybe that's enough. Maybe it's not. I don't know. A bit more. A bit more for good measure. Okay, so now I have put all of the masking tape around the whole shoe. I figured I would do the whole shoe because I'm not just going to put this on the discolored parts of the midsole, but actually the white parts as well. I imagine that it's going to make the shoe very white, and I don't want kind of different shades of white on the sneaker after I've done. So yeah, that's what I've done with this so far. Pretty much now covered the midsole with this Sole Bright. I used the toothbrush. There are some bits on the outer sole which I'm just going to take off with a bit of tissue paper, and then I'm going to wrap them in the cling film and see what happens. So I've actually done a really good job on the not so damaged shoe and a really bad job on that one, so I'll just redo that. Okay, now the sneakers are actually wrapped. You can see here. We're going to take them outside, and now we're going to leave them in the sun for 1 hour, and then we'll come back and see what happens. Okay, I guess this is the moment of truth. Let's see what the shoes look like. Okay, so these are the shoes. I've just brought them in from outside. They're still wrapped up in cling film. They've been out there for about 1 hour, maybe just under 1 hour. And yeah, initial impressions, even though I can't really see it properly, is that it has worked a little bit, I think. They certainly look whiter. I don't know if it's my imagination or if it's actually because it's doing the job. I don't know. Let's find out. what I've just done now is just take some tissue paper and literally given it a wipe down because it had some liquid remaining on the shoe, and I don't want it to get any sort of whiter or burn. So what I do now is I take the masking tape off, and so we can see the sneaker in all its glory, and then do a bit of a comparison because I think that'll be really interesting. Okay, so now we've done the restoration process. Has it worked? Have we got nice, shiny, bright white midsoles? Let's take a look. This is the Air Force One Travis Scott collaboration, and as you can see, these midsoles are pearly white. Very, very white indeed, and I'm so happy with how this has turned out. Like, I'm not just saying that because I'm doing a video. Like, these look pretty much new in terms of the midsole. There's not really much dirt. Yeah, there's a few scratches from the wear that I've given it, but besides that, there is no staining whatsoever anymore. So these, yes, this has worked very well, and these are looking very, very nice now. Like, this isn't a sponsored post. This is no advertising whatsoever. Solebright has done a great job with this. It only took 1 hour, remember, even though the directions did say it could take 3 or 4 attempts to actually get right. And I've seen lots of people on YouTube spending like 4 or 5 hours, so I was a little bit concerned that I would have to do that to get these results. But no, 1 hour and the results are looking brilliant. So these are awesome. I'm very, very happy. I'll also put a before and after photo on the screen so you can see a comparison of the midsole on a normal photograph as well, because sometimes the lighting in this room doesn't really do this justice. Yeah, but overall, very, very happy how this has turned out. And if anyone is in the same situation as I was, all I can suggest is get yourself on Amazon, spend £20 and get it fixed, because it really is that easy. And on that note, that's it from me today. I've been Matt Rideout. This has been Kingsdown Roots. I hope you've enjoyed my video. If you have, drop me a comment and a like down below. It does mean the absolute world to me. You can also follow me on Instagram up here. I post a lot of content on there too. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.